How can one curatorial decision redefine art history? Imagine walking into a museum and suddenly seeing familiar artworks in a new light. One choice made by a curator can change how we see entire periods or cultures. Curators decide what art to show, how to group it, and what stories to tell. These choices influence not just what visitors see but how they understand art's place in history. When a curator takes a bold step, it can challenge old ideas and introduce fresh perspectives. For example, if a museum decides to display contemporary art alongside classical pieces, it blurs the lines between eras. This can make visitors see connections they never noticed before. A key way a single decision can shift art history is by questioning the traditional canon, the list of what is considered important art. For centuries, Western European art dominated museum collections. But when curators include works from Africa, Asia, or Latin America, they expand the story. Displaying non-Western art as part of the main collection rather than in separate sections shows these traditions are equally significant. This change can influence how students learn about art and how future exhibitions are organized. It pushes the idea that art history is not just one story but many stories woven together. Curators also influence art history by highlighting voices that have been ignored. For instance, showcasing women artists or artists of color can lead to new research and understanding. When museums add labels or tours that focus on these groups, it encourages visitors to see familiar works differently. These decisions ripple beyond the museum walls, affecting textbooks, media, and academic studies. They help create a more balanced and truthful picture of art's past. The way art is arranged within a gallery is another powerful tool. A curator might mix different media, time periods, or cultural backgrounds in one space. This arrangement can reveal shared themes or influences across different regions. It can also challenge the idea that art from different cultures or eras is separate or unrelated. By breaking down these barriers, curators make art history more inclusive and accessible. Practical examples include museums like the Tate Britain, which now hosts tours that focus on queer responses to its collection. The Metropolitan Museum of Art has integrated Native American art into its main American collection, changing how visitors see the diversity of American history. These decisions are not just about aesthetics, they shape how people think about art and history. They also influence academic research and even the art market, affecting how artists are valued. In the broader picture, curators from regions that have been historically left out can help rewrite art history. Including voices from formerly colonized areas or marginalized communities makes the story richer and more accurate. When global institutions embrace this approach, they help correct long-standing biases. This means that art history becomes a story of many cultures working together, not just a Western-centric narrative. In the end, one curatorial decision can ripple through time, changing how we see the past and imagine the future of art. Whether it's choosing which works to display, how to group them, or whose stories to tell, each choice shapes the way art history is written and understood. It's a reminder that museums are not just places to look at art, they are spaces where history is actively rewritten and expanded.